Podcast 254, Textual Analysis and Literature Review. Lisa wearing her dad's hat, an analysis of innocence and identity. Copyright 2026. ISBN 9798-90271-4217. Welcome to today's podcast. I am your host, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D., coming to you from beautiful Barbados. Today, we delve into the profound themes of innocence and identity through the lens of visual storytelling. Ancient Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle investigated the essence of reality and the self, laying the foundation for our understanding of innocence and identity. Cambridge Handbook of Identity. In my work, Lisa wearing her dad's hat, an analysis of innocence and identity, copyright 2026, ISBN 9798-90271-4217. I offer a textual analysis and literature review centered around a powerful image, a young child named Lisa wearing her father's oversized hat. Though captured in a fleeting moment, this image invites us to explore the deep interconnection between identity, formation, and innocence, concepts extensively examined in literature, religious discourse, and contemporary cultural studies. As a photojournalist, cinematographer, media arts specialist, cultural theorist, and doctor of divinity, I am committed to blending theological and theoretical frameworks to illuminate the layers of meaning embedded within this image. The photograph of Lisa serves as a significant portal for reflection on the biblical and cultural significance of identity and innocence, concepts that resonate not only within religious contexts but are deeply woven into our daily lives. Biblical context, identity, and innocence. The Christian Bible, particularly the narrative of Adam and Eve in Genesis, frames innocence as an unattained state, lost after the fall. In Genesis 2:25, we learn that Adam and Eve were naked and felt no shame. This innocence symbolizes purity and blamelessness, a moral and spiritual ideal crafted into the fabric of faith. 1 Thessalonians 5:23. Identity, too, is intricately linked with Christian teachings. The Bible encourages believers to adopt a new identity in Christ, an identity representing purity, transformation, and moral growth. As such, personal identity becomes dynamic, shaped by both spiritual and familial influences. digitalbible.ca. Interestingly, head coverings symbolize identity within biblical texts. In 1 Corinthians 11:3, Paul discusses how these coverings represent humility, respect, and authority. Thus, in the context of Lisa's image, the oversized hat, while playful, resonates with this symbolism. The act of a child wearing her father's hat might reflect respect, familial belonging, and the intertwining of biblical teachings with familial identity. Textual analysis, innocence, and role play. Turning our focus to the photograph of Lisa, we observe a striking contrast between her petite frame and the oversized hat. This visual juxtaposition emphasizes her innocence, her openness to the world. Lisa's direct gaze into the camera suggests an emerging sense of agency. She seems aware of being observed, yet her expression remains carefree, indicative of early childhood innocence. The playful act of wearing her family's hat can be seen as role play, a mimicking of adult behavior, exploring her identity as a photojournalist and cinematographer. I appreciate the potency of monochrome imagery. The black and white aesthetic eliminates color distractions, allowing viewers to focus on the textures and the emotional nuances of the scene. This choice underscores not only the moment's innocence, but also the universal nature of childhood exploration. The soft shadows on Lisa's face evoke emotional complexity, creating a contemplative tone despite the apparent joy. Stong, 1977. Wearing her father's hat symbolizes a playful exploration of authority and identity. The oversized nature suggests both innocent imitation and a subversion of traditional roles. Thus, the hat functions as a lens through which we can comprehend the identity and familial roles at play as Lisa temporarily steps into her father's shoes, embodying his symbolic identity. Rosen, 1997. Literature Review, Developmental and Cultural Perspectives. The theme of children engaging in role play to explore identity finds considerable coverage in developmental psychology and cultural studies. The act of children wearing their parents' clothing, akin to Lisa's experience, embodies symbolic play, a concept popularized by Vygotsky, 1978. Through this form of play, children experiment with social roles, internalizing cultural norms and expectations. Pellegrini and Smith, 1998, note that such role play is vital for cognitive development, shaping children's understanding of self in relation to their environment. Photography plays another essential role in shaping self-perception and memory formation. Hirsch's 1997 posits that photographs captured in family contexts serve as memory tools, fostering continuity in personal narratives. In Lisa's case, the photograph encapsulates a moment of childhood while contributing to her identity development, becoming part of a larger narrative that illustrates the intersection of innocence, familial roles, and identity formation. Batchin, 2004. Innocence, Identity, and Photography. In conclusion, the photograph of Lisa wearing her father's hat offers a rich framework to contemplate the intertwined themes of innocence, identity, and familial relationships. The child's innocent imitation of adult roles through her playful act illustrates the universal journey of self-discovery inherent in childhood. The black and white aesthetic infuses emotional depth and timelessness into the image, inviting engagement on both personal and cultural levels. By employing textual analysis, literature review, and cultural theory in our exploration of this photograph, we deepen our understanding of how innocence and identity manifests in both religious and secular contexts. This simple yet profound image of Lisa wearing her father's hat encapsulates broader themes of family dynamics, childhood development, and the evolving process of self-formation. Thank you for participation in the analysis of innocence and identity through visual storytelling. This examination sheds light how imagery can improve our understanding of intricate cultural and psychological subjects as detailed in e-publication 423, titled Textual Analysis and Literature Review, Lisa Wearing Her Dad's Hat, an Analysis of Innocence and Identity, copyright 2026, ISBN 9798902714217, available at independent.academia.edu/William Gittins /books. God bless.